I'm Alexa Kim, and this is episode 18. Good morning. It is Saturday. Usually I would be at Burley, well and truly at Burley by now, but I'm not. I've got a rare Saturday off, so I'm really looking forward to that. We've got some nice plans for today. However, it's going to start off with something I'm a little bit anxious about, which is I've graduated from my physio sessions and I'm allowed to, I was told on Tuesday at the end of this week, do 10 minutes of running on the treadmill. So I haven't run now for, it's going to be 6 weeks. 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Yeah, it's been too long anyway. And so I've obviously been having the physio for the plantar fasciitis to release the tension that's been held in my calves, my soleus muscle, gastrocnemius muscle, and also to manipulate the fascia to try to reduce the inflammation that's in there. I've been icing, I've been rollering, you've been on the journey with me, loads and loads of stretching, and zero running. However, I was told that I could graduate. So I'm off to the gym to do 10 minutes, strictly only 10 minutes on the treadmill. I've got new trainers, so they're super supportive of my pronation, and we're going to see how this goes. There is still a slight ache in my heel at some points, but I think that it's a bit psychosomatic and I'm just analysing everything way too much. So we're just going to go and do this nice steady pace and see how I feel afterwards. I will take you with me. So that is my first run done. It's so difficult on a treadmill because there's like nothing really to look at. I was trying to listen to a podcast to keep my mind away from every tiny little thing that I was feeling. I think I could feel little bits, but to be honest, I think I could feel little bits in my other foot as well because my feet just haven't done that action for a little while. So I think it's all right. I'm going to go home now and do exactly what I've been told. I'm going to do a really thorough stretch, which I'm just going to make. Well, I have been doing it as part of my running routine, but I'm just going to make it a non-negotiable part. And I'm going to ice my heel just to take down any inflammation that might have caused. For the rest of today, we've got a really lovely day. So my nephew Jack turned 18. Don't really know how that's possible because I'm still only 25, but anyway, he turned 18 on Thursday, so we are going over to Norfolk to have a birthday meal celebration with him for lunch. So I'm really looking forward to that. Nice Saturday off, hopefully started with my first recovery run back from injury. Stretching routine that I just did, that I sped up there a little bit, is actually a routine that I learned at Pilates. It's sort of like a routine that we go through right at the end of the class just to do a full body stretch, and it's just really lovely. And so I've just sort of taken that on as my post running stretch. So it definitely stretches hamstrings on me, which are really tight, which obviously then affects my calf muscles, stretches right into the glutes, which is great for running. And then I add on a little bit of downward dog and bits and pieces to stretch specifically the calves. Also back twists or spinal twists, which are great. So yeah, I've just sort of adopted that as a routine. I did speak to the Pilates teacher about it and she said that was a perfect post-run stretch. So I have been doing that for a little while, but mainly after my long runs, not so much after the 4-5 mile runs, which still need stretching. So like I said, I'm going to make that a little bit more of my routine and build that in as a bit of a non-negotiable. Now, time for coffee and to ice my heel. a super lazy day today. Update, so I did my 10 minutes running on the treadmill, felt good while I was doing it, and actually still feels good now. So fingers crossed, this is the road to recovery. And so leading forward, tomorrow is going to be the gym and 15 minutes running. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I iced it and I did lots of stretching, as you saw, which I think helped. But yeah, so far so good. Don't like to speak too soon in case I tempt fate. Anyway, I totally forgot that we had a really busy week at Burley and I didn't update you on something that I'd spoken about before. So a couple of months ago, you remember in one of my vlogs, I talked about our hairdressing students going to the regional heats of the AHT hairdressing competition. They all did fantastically, and Susanna came away with second place in 2 categories, the fantasy hair and the evening hair, which meant that she was then invited to go to Blackpool for the national finals, which is such a huge event and an amazing experience. And so that took place this week. So Tuesday, they travelled up to Blackpool, and Wednesday was the finals. She did fantastic. So she took her model Alice to do her fantasy hair, Alice in Wonderland, and she took Evie, one of our beauty students, for the evening hair. Such an amazing experience for all of them. Just to take part in something like that, to see the scale of the competition was just incredible. And she performed amazingly, was so proud. She didn't place, which is really unfortunate because she did so well, and particularly the evening hair. Sam, our hairdressing lecturer who was there supporting them, said that everybody was talking about it and everyone was like pointing that one out. So we were really sure she was definitely going to place in that one. So it's unfortunate. However, as a salon and as a team, Burley, we are really up for entering competitions. It's something that we've always done, and it's really difficult to put yourself out there. Putting yourself out there in a competition to be judged is one of the hardest things you'll do. It's so brave to do it, and it doesn't always go your way, but it does make it even more sweeter when it does. And I can talk from experience. And so even though Susanna was very much like, no, my competition days are over, she's got a fire in her belly and one day it will be hers. And like I say, it'll be even more sweeter when she does get crowned the winner in an amazing competition that she does. So I'll pop some photos in that you've seen, and yeah, it was just an incredible experience for all of them. Love the Burley team, so supportive, and yeah, she did really well, and the best experience that she could ever have, really. I've just realised I haven't filmed in here before, and so you can see another funky piece of art that my mum has done for us. You may see some other parts in my videos. There's a Queen's profile that we've got downstairs, and this says, "I loved you from the first moment I saw you." So that's really cool. We've got some great bits all around the house. Anyway, today's a chilled day. We're going to get the garden furniture sorted in the hope that the sun is coming and is going to remain. And yeah, just be chilled. It's nice to have 2 days off in a row, which I've really enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video and you would like to see that stretching routine in finer detail, click here to see the short. Click here to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please consider doing so, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video.